A lot of teammates were coming back and giving Carl a pat on the back, had his head down. I'm sure having thoughts for him and his family right now.
And Towns, he's getting the blocking call.
And I just think that when you think about Cat and Ticket was a huge influence, and I'm wondering if Carl Anthony Towns relied a little bit on Kevin Garnett
here of this preseason. Grant was a standout player as well in the bubble.
Dimension.
He had a toe injury, kept him out for 41 games last season. And the three ball by D'Angelo Russell. Okogie on the attack, finds Malik in the corner, and Beasley rains down the three. Yeah, and their pace, Jim. They were 6th in the league in pace last year.
Yeah. Minnesota was 3rd in the NBA in pace, so both teams want to. Such a tragedy from that standpoint. So many loved ones have been lost, but not having loved ones there to hold their hand in the process, just hurt.
And the rebound is pulled down by the Grizzlies.
That East team won that game 115 to 110, and some very talented players on both sides of the basketball. McDonald's All-American Gorgie Jang.
Conchard no, and the rebound by the Wolves. Rubio, long outlet to Hernan Gomez.
Wow.
And that is sent the other way. Orlando, and man, was this Phoenix Suns team amazing in Orlando, running the table in the bubble and just missing out on getting into the postseason. Jaren Jackson with a meniscus injury in July, and he's going to miss some time. They're also waiting on Justice Winslow to return. Clark has a groin issue he's dealing with. If this was a regular season game, we might be seeing him, but why take a chance in the preseason out of the corner?
The things about, they brought him here obviously because he's got abilities. I like that Anthony Edwards is letting 4 shot attempts, made the first one right there. So beautiful thing for that young man.
Morant underneath Valanciunas.
The key for Ed Davis, though, Dave, just circling back to him, is not only is he a fantastic human being and a great leader.
You would think there was a crowd in here. The crowd noise, the ambient crowd noise, the way that they have worked on that technology to be able to give this the feel of
and sound cranked up. It was amazing.
I mean, it's sad that this is the situation we're in.
Go ahead, Ant-Man.
Edwards getting a break. Timberwolves down 8 midway through the second quarter. Rubio scoop is good.
Some of that gambling mentality, I think he had to give that up for just still being disruptive, but being more calculated, is Jarrett Culver.
But Jim, still roughly 1,200. Well, I can tell you exactly. 1,225. Comes over to alter that Tillman shot. Okogie in transition. Ricky looking to give the Wolves the lead, and Minnesota's back in front. His minutes in the low 20s. He's already at 14. Morant from downtown, and man, UnitedHeroesLeague.org/donate. Towns with the rejection.
I'd like to get a clarification on that one. I don't know how you.
I think the
I don't know how you don't leave your feet if you don't shoot a jump shot.
I think the
a lot of movement, and they have a gong that. Yeah. The gong is hilarious.
Oh, John Morant. That was, I guess that was apropos. Towns now 13. The only other Timberwolf in double figures was Russell and Kyle Anderson. I knew Nelly had coached that team. I didn't know about the Grateful Dead shirts. Grayson Allen, he played really well now in his 3rd year out of Duke.
Man, Jake Layman is really having a heck of a quarter here.
Beasley. And Malik from downtown.
Yeah.
I still have that picture as my screensaver of all of us jumping in. There was just so much going on. Both were right. They just needed to be on the same page.
Yes.
Gorgie Jang.
Morant. Jones, 3-pointer.
your life. Timberwolves trying to get it back down to single figures.
Man, is that
Jalen
good to see.
Noel.
I love seeing that.
Valanciunas. Ball finds its way to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Nice ball movement on that possession.
I think that, you know, if you just watch her Instagram and her Twitter feed, she's angling for an HGTV show.
I've missed you, Marn. It's good to be back.
Oh, and it's so great to be back with you. Put it together, Peyton, and here we are.
She didn't
surprise
no time.
Wow. Care unless you see, but see this now. I care about Sean McDermott. I could care less about him before, but now I do. And you will too. And by the way, he could shoot lights out.
Jalen Noel looking
Love
to
it.
shoot lights out. Tell you what, Corey Brewer had a nice NBA career,
Yes,
though.
he did.
Took some hardware in the process.
Yes, he.
Tillman gets it right back. McDaniels may have altered that shot, but ultimately Ashton Higgins out of Kentucky. And how about another three ball by Jalen? You know, who did work out with Frank Matrosano was David Stoudemire, and I worked out with David Stoudemire.
There you go. Here we go, full circle.
The circle of life. Asked him about that yesterday, and he had a great response, Jim.
There he is. This dude wrecked the rim at Iowa.
And he was glad he went to Iowa because then his parents were able to make the drive from Missouri to be able to come watch him play.
All right, Jalen.
Normal set of circumstances.
Yeah.
With the shot clock winding down, that is a nice turnaround jumper by Xavier Tillman.
Yeah.
Anywhere behind the half-court
Yes.
line. Can you take it at any point in the game?
Sure. Oh,
Speaking of taking
that was
shots.
the logo.
Wow.
It was just Jalen's night, man. I'm so happy for this kid.